ชื่ออะไรคะเขาถามค่ะชื่อสุนี he have a Thai name
Huni.
สุนี
Oh, how old are you? How old are you?
คะอายุ
How old are you?
อายุเท่าไหร่คะเราเป็นหนู
6? Oh, you're 6. You're 10? You're 10 years old? Do you go to school? Ask him if he goes to school.
ไปโรงเรียนได้ไปโรงเรียนหรือเปล่าคะ
Yeah?
I was born in Burma, in Kapili place. In 1997, because of the conflict between Korean and Burmese, so that I and my family had to flee from our village and come to seek asylum shelter in Thailand. So that before we live in Thailand, so when I first came here, I was 11 or 12 years old. And when I first came here, all of my family, we have faced so many difficulties. But step by step, we can come over all the difficulties and we depend on our life. So first of all, you see, when we came into the camp, we become refugees so that we are not allowed to go outside the camp. So that and then we are not allowed to go further than 300 kilometers. So if we go beyond that, we'll be arrested.
300 kilometers or 300 meters?
300 meters. 300 meters.
Outside the camp.
Outside the camp. We're not allowed to go outside. 300 meters. So then if we go outside the camp, we can be arrested. Sometimes we'll be sometimes we'll be sent to the Padoya camp, and sometimes to the Mesok, and then sometimes we go to Myaudi, and then the KBA place. But some of the refugees know that they can come back, but some of them we know they are disappear. Yeah. I have been living here for 10 years. I study here and I'm graduate here. After 10 standard, I'm 10 FPC, future preparatory class in Thailand. I'm graduate here.
Has that ever happened to you, that you've gone out of the camp and been arrested?
No, it's never happened to me because I scarcely go outside the camp, so that I was never arrested.
Has it ever happened to your friends?
Yeah, it was happened to my friend.
Maybe you can tell us an example of what happened to them?
One of my friends who was arrested by the police, and then the police asked him to pay the money, but he has no money, and then the police arrest him, and the police send him to Sopa, which is Satla. The camp is Bandoya camp, and then he has no money, so that he himself had to come back, and then he has to borrow so many money to the other, and then he can come back here. So that it's very far away.
Why was he trying to leave the camp?
Because of in the camp for his family. Because of for the family, they have no because at the time one of his child was sick, so that his child need good food and good medicine. So that he was to go outside and earn some, and he will cure his son. But
His son was ill.
Was ill.
Oh.
So then he was to cure his son. So that when he went inside, he was arrested.
Oh.
How did they catch him?
Because he just go outside the camp, and they go so many people. But when the police arrest them, some of his friends was run away. But for him, he cannot run away.
But did they catch him on the road, or did they go to his workplace? Or, I mean, physically, where were they? How did they get caught?
He get caught on the road.
On the road. I see.
So there is no TV in the camp, no internet. Yeah. So what do people do?
So we're not allowed to use telephone or internet or TV. So that if we would like to communicate with our relatives in third country, right now we just have to climb up to the mountain and we have 1 or 2 signals so we can contact our relatives.
Up to the mountain to find a telephone to contact the
But
relatives.
you know, when we climb to the mountain, if the voluntary troop also, the voluntary troop arrested us, our phone they take, and then we have to clear with the money. So then we have to go and pay 500 or 1,000 baht, and then we get the money back. So
Right.
that,
Do you get the phone back?
yeah, we get the phone back. So that just yesterday, because of that case, yesterday in our camp, 20 members of youth, they go to the gate and then they challenge the voluntary troop. So that yesterday we have a meeting with the camp committee, with the voluntary troop, so how to solve this problem, but there was no solution. So that right now we don't know that what's going on. So that we just decided that okay, the voluntary we do what they do, and then for our camp, if we go up to the mountain, then we will rest there. Yeah, it will be continuous something like that.
Do they wait for you at the mountain? Is that how they catch
Yeah,
people?
Yeah, sometimes if you're lucky, you cannot rest there. But because they climb the mountain, okay, sometimes twice a month or once
They
a month, something
find-
like that. They make like a surprise check, something like that.
I see.
So when you came here with your family, how old were you?
I'm 11 or 12.
11 or 12.
Yes.
And your family expected to stay for how long?
Yeah, first of all, we expect to stay just 1 or 2 years, something like that.
1 or 2 years. And you've been here 10.
Yeah, but right now we have been here for 10.
And it's your whole family is still here.
No, my father passed away,
Oh,
and last year my father passed away, and then my family, and I have 4 siblings. I'm the oldest. My youngest brother and my sister, and then my mother, they already went to Australia.
okay.
But me and my younger brother, because we are over 18, so that our case was split out of from our
Okay.
parents, so that we need to wait to go later.
So you want to know what the outside world is like. It's really hard to know from this camp what it's like to be outside, right?
Yeah.
To have a job and
Yeah, we're not allowed to have a job. But sometimes, you know, our camp member, they go just outside, not far away. They walk like a day work. So they walk day, they got payment 80 baht or 100 baht.
uh-huh,
Or something like that.
right,
But sometimes when they were arrested, it's difficult for them.
too, yeah.
You know, as we have mentioned this morning that some of our community members, they were not signed, and the Burmese or the Thai military, they took their ID card. So
Right.
it's
When did that happen?
just in this month.
In this month.
In this month.
A few weeks ago?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Because the ID card was provided just in this year.
Right. So they have it before. And you've spoken to UNHCR about this?
Yeah, we have, this is we have sent information to the UNHCR, but we don't know what's going on.
No.
Yeah.
And who took it? What branch of the military did they work for?
The military,
Was the Rangers?
the ranger, yeah, the ranger.
The Rangers. And do you know where the Rangers are based?
We're not exactly.
Sure.
We're not exactly about it.
So how many new people come into the camp?
Right now, what we heard it, over 2,000 new arrivals coming to the camp.
Every year?
No. Just because of the resettlement also.
Okay.
Because you know, so many reasons because the new arrivals come here.
Okay.
First of all, when their relative went to America and then they come back to the Burma, and they said that if you want to go to the country, come to Thai camp. So that's the reason. And then,
I see.
yeah, the other reason is when they go and interview in OPE said that if you have your relative, tell them to come here so that your relative can go with you.
And they're speaking of their relatives still in Burma?
Yes, yeah, most of the relative is
Still in
So
Burma.
the OPE is telling them to come into Thailand?
Yeah, easy to call because if your relative live in Burma, it's difficult because of the U.S. government and the Burmese government.
How are you? Hi. Good afternoon.
So,
I'm not the teacher. She is the teacher. You may please sit down. What is your name? Baby? Son baby? Would you ask me what my name is? My name is Merrill. Merrill Smith. Where are you from? From Burma? Where in Burma? Lepando. Ask me in English.
Where are you from?
I'm from the United States.
Where are the United States?
I'm from Washington, D.C.
So these are the rice bag you see.
Where?
Yeah, rice. Yeah, white bag. You know.
Oh.
Rice bag.
Okay. And how much of that do you get?
50 kilo. 50 kilo each one they got 50 kilo.
For a month?
Yeah, for the month.
For a 5-member family, right? For how many people?
Yeah, one people they will get 50 kilo. Yeah, for a month. That is one change. So that is one change for a month.
Okay, I see. And that's like the main meal. So everybody cooks in their own house.
So they do the basic food. You know, like rice, yellow bean, oil, chilies, and fish paste. We were provided by TBC. TBC spot us.
Oh, okay, so they bring it. Okay.
Sometimes we need balanced foods. So that
Balanced diet.
balanced diet. So that if you have 10 members in your family, then you cannot eat all of your rice that you got.
Right.
You get. So that sometimes we exchange it to fish and pork, and then we exchange to vegetables.
Who do you exchange it with?
We exchange to at a Thai shop.
Oh, the Thai shop. Yeah, is that the shop that it's at the bottom of the camp?
Yeah, it is private.
It's like when you enter the camp, there is a shop. Is that the one you're talking about? That's a Thai shop.
Thai shop.
I see. Okay, cool.
Sometimes we do got permission. If we go outside the camp, we can earn some so that we do get balanced food.
Right?
But most of us we exchange our food.
You exchange the food because it's hard to get out of the camp.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
Those who are not going on
How long have you been here?
แล้วเว็บวันนี้แล้วเมื่อ
Well, one is
10 years
10 years. Wow.
อันนู้นพวกกันเลยก่อนเถื่อ
Same house?
โอ้ดูหินพลุกล่ะ Then same house
Same house.
my son already went to USA my son
Oh, your son went to USA? Where?
เล่นละครับเหรอ
là bị diệt to là.
อ๋อ5 of June
5th of June.
Yes, 5th of June
Are you going as well?
นั่นนี่ก็เลยกันเลยล่ะครับ Yeah I'm going
Do you miss him already?
เนตาดีนพวกกัน I miss my son บางเราคนเดินเลยเมื่อเนี่ย
Đã quay về ta vừa qua bảo
because of my husband was CANU member so that we got paid on hold
Oh, I see.
material support
Material support,
so
yeah.
that I'm waiting to go
Oh, so how long does she have to wait?
นั่นนึกบอกข้อชี้เหรอ
Đã bây giờ có chỉ tiếp theo à.
we don't know exactly how long